Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where glossy brochures, carefully written marketing claims, and staged press photos get left at the showroom door. Here, we strip everything down to what actually matters when you're behind the wheel. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. You've landed in the right spot if you want honest, detailed breakdowns of the cars everyone's talking about. And today we're diving into one that packs a serious punch of the 2026 Audi RS3. Exterior: the RS3 has always been the smallest but meanest performance sedan in Audi's lineup, bridging that gap between everyday practicality and track-ready aggression. With the 2026 model, Audi hasn't just sprinkled on a few upgrades. This car comes with sharper styling, a more advanced tech package, and a performance setup that proves once again why it's considered one of the best compact performance cars on the market. Let's start at the front, because this car demands attention the moment you see it. Up front, the RS3 wears Audi's signature single-frame grille, but it's been refined for 2026 with a wider, more angular outline and a honeycomb mesh pattern that screams aggression. The RS badging is front and center, reminding you this isn't your average A3. The matrix LED headlights are slimmer and sharper, with dynamic light signatures that look like they belong in a sci-fi movie. Down low, the bumper has massive air intakes, and they're not just for show, they're functional, channeling air toward the brakes and turbo system to keep things cool under hard driving. The hood itself features subtle but muscular creases that give the RS3 a planted, ready-to-pounce look. This isn't a car that tries to blend in, it wants you to know what it's capable of before you even turn the key. Moving along to the side, the RS3 carries that classic compact sport sedan stance, but with flared wheel arches that give it a wider, more aggressive profile. Audi has fitted the 2026 RS3 with 19-inch alloy wheels as standard, with optional 20-inch lightweight forged alloys if you want that extra dose of track-ready flair. The side skirts are sculpted, sitting lower than the A3 or S3, and they give the car a ground-hugging appearance. Blacked-out trim replaces the chrome, which adds to the stealthy performance vibe. The proportions are spot on: short overhangs, sharp lines, and a roofline that slopes just enough to hint at coupe-like style without sacrificing rear headroom. The RS3 isn't just a fast car, it looks fast, even when standing still. Around the back, the RS3 leaves no doubt about its intentions. The rear bumper is carved out aggressively, housing a diffuser that actually works to manage airflow. But the star of the show, as always, are the iconic dual oval exhaust pipes, one on each side, finished in black chrome. They're not just design pieces, they produce one of the most distinctive exhaust notes in the entire compact sports car market. The taillights, like the headlights, use dynamic LED technology, and they stretch across the rear in a sleek, modern pattern. A subtle lip spoiler on the trunk adds just the right amount of sportiness without overdoing it. Parked at night with its lighting animations on, the RS3 looks like it belongs in a video game. Interior: step inside, and the 2026 Audi RS3 continues to deliver on its promise of combining daily usability with serious performance flair. The interior is a driver-focused cockpit wrapped in premium materials. Audi's Virtual Cockpit Plus is standard, giving you a fully digital 12.3-inch display that can switch between classic dials, performance layouts with the central tachometer, or even G-force on lap time readouts. The central touchscreen is a 10.1-inch unit running the latest MMI system, and thankfully, Audi's software is among the slickest and easiest to use in the business. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are included, along with an upgraded Bang & Olufsen sound system for those moments when you want music instead of the exhaust symphony. The RS3 specific touches inside make it feel special. The sport seats are upholstered in Nappa leather with honeycomb stitching, offering both heating and ventilation. Bolstering is tight enough to hold you during hard cornering but not so aggressive that daily commutes feel uncomfortable. RS logos are everywhere, from the seats to the steering wheel, which itself is a flat-bottomed unit wrapped in Alcantara with red stitching. Paddle shifters sit behind the wheel, ready for manual control when the road opens up. In terms of practicality, The RS3 doesn't forget its A3 roots. Rear passengers still get decent legroom for a compact sedan, and the trunk space is perfectly usable for grocery runs, weekend bags, or even track day gear. Now, let's talk about the real reason people buy the RS3. Performance. Audi continues to bless the RS3 with its legendary 2.5-liter 5-cylinder turbocharged engine. For 2026, the engine has been fine-tuned to deliver around 415 horsepower and 395 pound-feet of torque. That distinctive 5-cylinder growl is something no rival can replicate, and it's one of the reasons enthusiasts keep coming back. Power is sent to all four wheels through Audi's Quattro system and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. The result, a blistering 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 3.6 seconds. That's faster than many supercars from just a decade ago. Yet you can drive this car to work every day in comfort. Handling has also taken a step forward. Audi has reworked the RS torque splitter system, which can actively send power between the rear wheels to reduce understeer and even allow a drift mode if you're brave enough. The suspension is adaptive, meaning you can stiffen it up for track sessions or soften it for a smoother ride around town. The steering is sharp, precise, and gives you more feedback than you'd expect from a modern Audi, which is a welcome surprise. Brakes are massive, with optional carbon ceramic units if you're planning on hitting the track frequently. The RS3 manages to strike a balance that very few cars in this class achieve via it's thrilling when you want it to be, but it's civilized and comfortable when you just need to get from A to B. Pricing for the 2026 Audi RS3 starts at around $63,000 in the US, but with options, it's easy to push past $70,000. Tick the boxes for those 20-inch wheels, carbon ceramic brakes, and a premium sound system, and you're looking at closer to $75,000. That's not cheap for a compact sedan, but when you consider what you're getting of the performance, the technology, the luxury, and the uniqueness of that 5-cylinder engine, it's a price many enthusiasts will happily pay. And let's not forget, rivals like the Mercedes-AMG CLA 45 and BMW M2 don't exactly come in much cheaper, and neither offers the same daily usability blend that the RS3 delivers. So, where does that leave us? The 2026 Audi RS3 continues to stand out as one of the best all-around performance sedans money can buy. It looks aggressive without being over the top, it's packed with cutting-edge technology, and it offers blistering performance while still being practical enough for daily life. Audi has managed to refine it just enough for 2026 without losing the raw personality that makes the RS3 so special. This is a car for people who want a true driver's machine, but who don't want to sacrifice comfort or usability to get it. That wraps up today's deep dive on the 2026 Audi RS3. If you enjoyed this review and want to see more no-nonsense breakdowns of the latest cars, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Car Flash, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest uploads. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Would you take the RS3 over its German rivals? Or does another car in this segment catch your eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.